they bring on the floor tonight.
Let's do it here from Staples Center. Can't get past the defender. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Beverly into the front court. Down 2. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Davis to Kyle Kuzma. Trying to cash in. Shot by Kuzma. No good. To Leonard. Slams it down.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Nice pass to set things up. Not that time. LBJ has it. Kyle Kuzma. They have to keep him in their grasp.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
And Kawhi Leonard buries the 3 with a hand in his face.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Turns and slams it down.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Leonard gets it in the right corner. 4-3. That won't go. To James. LeBron James. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Stuffs it down with authority.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Leonard. He has scored 11 points. He's knocked down 3 threes. What a start.
He's on pace for 44 points in this ballgame. You probably want to limit his touches and actually start contesting some shots.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it. To Leonard. Great feed. Sets it up. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively, he makes those clutch shots. It re-engages him defensively, and that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
And throws it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
He can't get past the defender. LeBron James. He's been lights out so far. 5 for 5.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Lakers at the controls right now. And a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Knocked loose. Dudley matched up with Paul George. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Off the mark on his free throw. Big finish at the rim. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Tough-looking shot. Out there, still gets it to go down.
You can finally see this team starting to get their rhythm and their groove offensively. This is a good run to get them back in the ballgame.
Clippers have got it. To Paul George. Fires the three, and Paul George, not sure why they left him that wide open, takes advantage.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
And stuffs it home.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. And he hits.
The assist from number 7.
Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. The first quarter's complete. The Clippers are out in front. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Williams across the timeline. It's a 9-point lead. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Oh, whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Team foul number 1.
James to Caldwell Pope. And a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Number 2, Kawhi Leonard. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Caldwell Pope. And that's going to be out of bounds off of George. Caldwell Pope. Clippers have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Leonard. Rare miss the way he's been shooting. Shot's no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
George. He'll get it down low to Harold. And look out. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Lakers ball. Gets to the basket and scores.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To George. For three, and Paul George good on the quick release there.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
And the finish, slam dunk. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out. Over to the right side. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
George, and he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First one goes down. That one won't go. One more to come.
Number 15, DeMarcus Cousins. Subbing in for the Los Angeles Clippers.
It's James controlling the offense. knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Leonard. He engulfed him that time. To Davis. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
To Williams. Leonard. He continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
To Paul George. Here's Leonard for 2. Knocks it down from mid-range.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Williams into the front court. It's an 11-point game. Leonard. He was all over him. LeBron into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Almost. Unlucky bounce. Nothing going here on that drive. To George. To Beverly. Patrick Beverly. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Kuzma to Danny Green. Good look that time, but off the mark.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
James to Kyle Kuzma. From the painted area, won't go down.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Leonard to Paul George. Has a chance. Tough shot. Hand in his face. He makes them pay.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Leonard. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Good. A 3 at the buzzer. Everything going right so far as they've extended the lead. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. George. It's been a good night from beyond the arc. He's 5 of 6 from deep.
It's called room and rhythm, Ed. If you don't crowd him defensively, you allow him to have room, he will find that rhythm from behind the arc.
Little R&R has never hurt anybody, Jay. And that's going to be out of bounds off of George. So it stays with the LA Lakers. No, I missed a short one there. To George. Leonard. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Los Angeles has the basketball. Shot from in close, no good.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Anthony Davis, tough matchup against George. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Paul George. Davis to Kyle Kuzma. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Lets it fly from long range. Tough shot. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Goes to the right side. Davis. Anthony Davis. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Paul George. Great feed. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
He was so wide open. Pretty much looked like a deer staring into the headlights. Last resort, but still, points on the board.
Kuzma to Cousins. Knocked loose. This will be out of bounds off of Davis. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. Danny Green stuffs it down with authority. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Paul George locked in. Hits the tough three.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Knocked loose. George knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Danny Green swats it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
George, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. To Cousins. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Los Angeles Clippers are in the penalty.
DeMarcus Cousins at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 73%. And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Number 23, LeBron James.
To Leonard. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Not today.
To Leonard. And Jay, they called the foul.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Leonard. That right there, Jay, his 8th 3 of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
It's James. Second effort. Swings it to Davis. Deep right corner. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. You give him that much time, he's going to make you pay. LeBron James with the 3.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
To James. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Williams to Leonard. Anthony Davis snatching it out of the air. This will be out of bounds off of Davis. Changes coming from both sides right now. Here's a chance from long range. It's no good. Shot's not going down. From long range, and the Clippers with the rebound. Williams across the timeline. His guys hold a commanding lead and finishes strong.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Oh, they don't get it across in time. That's an 8-second violation. Williams. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Nothing going here on that drive. 3 quarters down, and a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. It's Lakers ball as we start the 4th quarter, and they've really had very little go right for them on either end of the floor.
Remember that old line, your attitude determines your altitude? Well, when you see dejected faces on the sideline, that poor body language gave you an impression that they had no chance to win this game.
The Clippers with the basketball as we begin the 4th quarter, and they have done no wrong to this point. They have this game well in control.
They took control early, and they never let up. The scary thing about this team, if they keep their foot on the gas and then throttle it down, they can win this game by 50.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. He struggled so far. Free throw up and good. It's a 3-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big. LA Clippers with the basketball. Williams, that's good D. Shot no good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
Well, easy difference there. In the first half, the offense allowed the defense to settle into their half-court sets defensively, and that's why the shots were all contested. But now since they picked up the pace of the game, they're getting a lot more action out of transition threes.
Clippers have it.
I'm looking at the bench right now, and the coach is saying, keep pushing it, keep going.
Mo Harkless gets the 2.
That transition offense was flawless. When guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency, you heard me correctly, a sense of urgency, you will get a great shot every possession.
Oh, they call him for the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Kuzma. James. Another chance. And it's George there for the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Kawhi Leonard is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 84% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw. Missed the middle one. One more coming. Nice pass to set things up. Can't connect from inside. Danny Green to Kyle Kuzma. James, yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
One of the most understated things a player can do for himself after having a poor first-half performance, spending some time alone and saying positive words of affirmation. I like that you did that. Now you're on your way.
Los Angeles, they have it. finishes strong. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
10 threes for him now in the game, Jay. Just astonishing.
And I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's only happened 30-something times since the three-point line went into effect in 1979. Goes to show you how big of a night he's having.
How old were you back then?
I was not born yet, my friend.
Boom, baby. Leonard buries the three.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
LeBron with it up top. Down a bundle. Even to Zubac. Sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
2 minutes remaining.
Runner's good there.
We're watching the clinic right now. We're watching basketball 101. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. George gets it in the right corner. Leonard. He connects. Had all the time in the world. Too easy.
There's something that is so impressive about what we saw this evening. Not just the shot-making ability, but the fact that not every shot came from the pocket. There were some bad passes being made, and the shots came from different places around the body which aren't usual for the typical shot. That shot-making ability, that's something special to watch.
Misses the first. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Leonard. Message received. Well defended to Danny Green. Over to the right side. Davis to James. Defense making the ball carrier work. James. Count the basket inside.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat them by 50, beat them by 50. If you want to beat them by 100, keep shooting more threes.
That's his second.
Kawhi Leonard is going to get 3 shots here, shooting 66% in this contest. First one, count it. And he hits the second.
Game for the Los Angeles Lakers. Number 1 continues.
Perfect from the line. Hits all 3 of them.
2, Maurice Harkless.
Lakers at the controls right now. Knocked loose. James, defended by Harkless. Leonard. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
First try, no good. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Leonard. Great defense, forcing the miss. To James. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
George. Well defended. James into the front court. His guys down big. Kyle Kuzma and it's Zubac with the rebound.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have a...
Stuffs it down with authority. His 14th three-pointer in the game.
We have a national weather warning, excessive heat on the court.
It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on.